Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. Okay, y'all, today I'm still doing my Super Bowl ideas, and we getting to the top level, y'all. I'm trying to show y'all my best 5 or 6 like y'all been watching lately. You know, I usually do 20, 25 items in my Super Bowl party, but I'm gonna share it with y'all. I can't share everything. It take me 3 weeks to do this, so I'm gonna share with y'all the top 5, 6, or 7 that I do. This is near the top of the list. If I don't have this, when people walk in my house, they know something wrong. This, you can actually smell these when you walk in the door. These are my old school. I do 2 types of ribs. I do my baby bass, which is honey barbecue. Then I do my spare rib, which is my grape jelly barbecue ribs. I actually smoke these outside. I do a little cheating outside in the last few years because of I have so much to do, but I'll tell you that later. But I don't do these in the oven. These are all done outside in the smoke. Because it's very important when people walk in your home, Super Bowl, they smell barbecue. They know it's on when they walk in my house. That's one thing. They can smell it, might can't see it, but they can definitely smell the smoke. So let me get started here on what I do and what I use. Like I say, later on I have my honey and my old school grape jelly. I'm going to use that later on. That's later on in the recipe. But what I'm going to do, and I also got some bonus ribs here. I got some of these. Let me tell y'all what these are. Now, I told y'all in the previous video, I don't know if people watch until the end of my video. You miss a lot of things if you don't watch a complete video. That's why I do this on purpose. I throw things and tips in there and people miss because they don't watch a complete video. These here, you know, in December when you go to all these supermarkets, you got them bone-in ribeyes, the bone-in rib roast. Well, after Christmas is over, the supermarket has all these rib roasts left over. And what do with it? They take the ribeye part off, they slice that up, package it up, and sell it as ribeye. They take these bones here that has all that good meat on it, and they sell it like $1 a pound. I clean up the week after Christmas every year. I go to supermarkets, I know the deal that they're gonna do, and look at this. So I have a lot of these. I got about 20 of these in my freezer. I got them for like 30 bucks. And this normally costs you $200 or $300 if you try to buy what I bought. But anyway, that's another, like I said, that's a tip I left, 2 months ago. And people, if y'all didn't know, that's why I say people need to watch my whole complete videos. Okay, I'm putting some liquid smoke on here. I'm putting some worcestershire sauce on here. Doing the top and the bottom. Rub that on. I'm going to do the top first. Guess I should have did the bottom first. I guess I will. I'll do the bottom part first so the top it won't fall off. Okay. Do this again here. It's a little liquid smoke. You can use whatever you want to use. Sometimes I use hickory. Sometimes I use, and some people take the membrane off of these ribs. You can if you want to. To me, ain't no big deal. I like that membrane. When it get crispy, I like that part of the rib. And a lot of my friends do too. Okay, take the cap off of here. Gotta use my other hand, my clean hand. I'm putting Worcestershire on here. So I'll leave this open, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna put my cavenders here. Y'all know my cavenders Greek seasoning. Now, here's another seasoning I'm just starting to use. Y'all know my Uncle Steve shake, old school shake, Uncle Steve shake. He have, if you go on his website, he have competition cow powder, competition pig powder. It is awesome for barbecue. It's specially made for barbecue. So that's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the pig one here for the pork, and I'm gonna use the beef one for the, of course, for the. Let me take the whole top off of here, y'all. Take the whole top off here so I can really get it in there and sprinkle it good. And I rub this in here. Like I say, he got this, he designed this, or created this one, especially for pork. And it's absolutely awesome. I love it. So you go on the website, Competition Pig Powder. Good for pork barbecue. Okay, make sure you season that really, really good. That's very important. And I'm doing this, I'm gonna let this sit up by 5 or 6 hours. You can do it for 24 hours, but I like to do at least 5 or 6 hours before I put it out on the pit. Okay. Turn this over. Gonna do the other side. Got my cavenders here. You know I love my cavenders. They work so well together. But I gotta have my cavenders on there. Just give it that special flavor. Then my pig powder. Be very liberal with that because you want to rub this stuff in. Oh yeah, that's it. I want it to come off of there. Now I'm gonna set this to the side. Now we're gonna do our beef the same way. My beef the same way. Do the bottom first. A little worcestershire on there. If we not put worcestershire, y'all, to make sure the stuff sticks, I needed some kind of liquid to make sure it sticks, and worcestershire is the best thing to use. Okay. All right, this is the beef here. And this is good on brisket too, y'all. This here, cow powder, is good on brisket as well. So we're gonna rub that in there. Turn it over. Worcestershire on there. Like I say, only reason I use worcestershire, which you know I'm gonna use worcestershire in my basting liquid that I'll show y'all later. It helps to marinate steak. I didn't put my cavenders on there too, y'all. It helps to marinate the rub stay on the meat. That's it. We're gonna set this here and let it set up. Like I said, I like to let it set up for at least 4 hours minimum. Minimum 4 hours, y'all. And after 4 hours, I'll have my pit ready. And today, like I say, the last few years, I don't have time to be out there on the pit. And I have a lot of pits and smokers. And I'm going to show y'all which smoker I'm going to use for these. Which is so simple and so easy. I guess I'm getting lazy in my old age. But anyway, I'm going to put these in the refrigerator and let them sit. Like I say, for 4 hours, we'll come back, we'll put them on the pit, and we'll go from there. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back here. Okay, these been sitting in the rub here about 8 hours. I let it go about 8 hours. Now, I'm going to smoke the pork ribs about 5 hours, and these beef ribs about 6 hours. It'll probably be dark when I finish doing these. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head out to what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put them on my electric smoker. It's such an advantage when I'm doing other things. My electric smoker, I have 4 barbecue pits. But I have a big one when I do like 100-something pounds of meat. And I got 2 like grills. I'm going to grill steaks and stuff. Y'all see the video of my grills? I'll put it into the link and in all the grills and pits and stuff that I use throughout the year. But I have an electric smoker and I can actually put this meat in, put the wood in the side, program it to the temperature I want, how long I want it, and pretty much just let it do its thing. All I gotta do is feed some wood in it every 45 minutes or so. It's so better for me because I do a wood pit, actual barbecue pit. I actually have to watch the temperature, I have to watch the wood and all that. This I don't have to. It'll hold at the temperature, which I do 250. That's what I'm gonna smoke these at, 250 degrees. Uncovered for 5 hours, and then probably in the last hour I'll kick the temperature up. After I foil it down, I'll kick the temperature up. Once I take the foil off, I'm going to put my barbecue sauce on and glaze it. I might finish that in the oven, get that final glaze on them. But first thing I'm doing, like I say, I'm going to smoke them about 5 hours. So anyway, I'll be right back when I get outside to my smoker and show you my next step. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back here. Okay, all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them here, and I cut these in half so they'll fit better. Baby back's there. Got my spare ribs I'll put here. Now I'll put my beef ribs right here on the bottom here. And that's it. Close this up. I got it set on, like I say, 250 degrees for 5 hours. And we'll check it every hour, every 30 minutes I check the wood. And see there, I got it set up there on 250 degrees. I already set. It'll start smoking here in about 10-15 minutes. You'll see the smoke coming out of it. But yeah, that's it. I just got to keep an eye on it. So we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back here outside. You can see the smoker is smoking right now. And I'm going to show you inside here. It's been smoking about 2 hours. Let me give you a look inside the smoke here. See the ribs coming along. There's the spare ribs, baby backs, and the beef ribs. Like I said, they got about 2.5 hours to go. And then I'll foil them down, let them go another hour. We'll take them out, put that final glaze on them with the barbecue glaze. I'll show you how to do that. And we'll have some old school Super Bowl ribs, y'all, in about 2 or 3 hours. It'll probably be dark in a couple of hours here, so that's why I wanted to show y'all now before it got dark. And then when I glaze them inside. Y'all see the final product. So we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back again here. Okay, let me show you what we got here. Okay, now what I'm gonna do now, these are ready to be foiled down. Now, you know, if it's to wrap them in foil and let them cook for about, thinking about an hour. And after they get out of the foil, I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna brush them in the barbecue glaze, and I'm gonna put them in the oven for like 15-20 minutes, let that glaze sit on them, and that'll be the final product. So right now I'm gonna wrap them in foil, and after I get them out of the foil process, I'm gonna show you as I glaze them and put them in the oven. So these got about 2.5, almost 3 hours of smoke on them. They got enough smoke on them. Now I want to get them really, really tender. So what I do, I'm gonna put them in foil them down about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. And then we'll go to the glaze on them, and we'll have some old school Super Bowl, my famous old school Super Bowl ribs. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back. Okay, these are pretty much done. I took them off the out of the smoker, and let me tell you what I do with them now. Okay, I foil them down for an hour, get them completely done. Now, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna put the barbecue glaze on them. So what I do, I put them on a sheet pan here. These are the baby backs. And these are the spare ribs right here. Right here. Ooh, man, you can just smell the awesome smoke on these, y'all. Wish you had smell-o-vision. You can smell the smoke. Okay, now I got the beef ribs here. What I call my bonus beef ribs, y'all. Usually I don't do beef ribs, but this year I am gonna show y'all. These here right here, these are completely done. Like I say, all these are the ribs left over from the prime rib, y'all. Alright. That's done now. What I do now, I got my barbecue sauce. You use whatever barbecue sauce you enjoy using. But I mix it with honey. This one here is mixed with grape jelly. I put grape jelly on this one. Grape jelly, and all this is grape jelly and barbecue sauce. And I'll just kind of, I don't want to brush it on too much because I don't want to brush the rub off. So I'll kind of dabble it on, as my daddy used to say. There we go. Put some on this one. We'll do this one half half honey and half glaze. A bit more on this one. See how pretty that is. A bit more on here. Use all that good sauce up, y'all. It's gonna have, when I put it in the oven, Gonna be a nice glaze on that. Okay. Now the other one, this is my honey barbecue sauce. And just glaze that on the spare ribs. Like I said, I don't want to rub it, because I don't want to take the rub off of here. If I brush it too hard, all the rub will come off. This one. And yeah, I am making a mess on my floor. I just saw that. Hold on, y'all. Just saw it making a mess on my counter here. Okay. Now we're gonna put some on this one back here. Brush all that goodness on there, y'all. Like I say, it's not a Super Bowl party at my house without these ribs here. And of course, y'all can do this in the oven if you want. So I'm gonna put them in the oven about 30 minutes, let that sauce glaze on them, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna try them out. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we back here. All right, the ribs is ready here. And I'm gonna let them set here a second. The glaze is on there, nice on there. So what I'm gonna let them sit here a second. I'm gonna put them on a platter. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna try one of them out. Look how nice they look when you glaze them and put them in the oven for about 30 minutes. Look what happens. See that? And the ribs is perfectly cooked. They're not falling off the bone. They just, when you bite them, you got that nice bite imprint in them. So yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna let them sit here for a second. I'm gonna go get my platter. I'm gonna put them on the platter and we'll be back. We're gonna try these out. We'll be right back. Okay, y'all, we back here. Okay, here, we're gonna try one of these ribs here. Actually, I'm gonna cut it right on the platter. Try one of these baby backs. Cut it right on the platter there. Look at that. Show you how easy this comes off the bone. See that? See how easy that come off the bone, y'all? That's how tender they are. Just want to show you. You don't want them falling off the bone. Wow. The smoke in this is perfectly on. Ain't go wrong with ribs. Look at that sauce there. Look at that. Finger licking good, y'all. But like I said, you can do these in the oven too. I'll throw the link at the end of my video of my oven barbecue rib, which y'all probably have done before. If you don't have electric smoker, a lot of people don't. But I usually do the electric smoker, because I gotta have that smoke smell when people walk in my house. That tells them it's on. It's gonna be a nice party. So, anyway, this one of the top ones, y'all, when I have Super Bowl party. This right here. I won't serve it on a platter. I usually serve it on a sterno, which keeps it hot, so the ribs will be hot when they eat it. And I just continuously, all night, keep replenishing as it get low. But I do 4 times this amount of ribs. When I have a Super Bowl party, there'll be an equivalent of 4 platters, and they all go. But anyway, let me close this video out. If you like this video, please follow my other social media accounts: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2021 is help somebody old school soul food. So until next time, have a blessed old school soul food day. See y'all in the next video. Bye.